Alright, let's do one more. At the very least, I would appreciate the practice on anti-up.
Do you read me? Jennifer.
5x5, Fiona. ETA?
You're about 10 minutes from the DMZ drop zone.
Glad to hear your voice on the line. Wouldn't have made it through Iraq without you.
Bet you say that to all your support operatives.
Only the ones who saved my ass.
Just doing my job. We're close. You might want to get your gear together for the drop. Have you checked out your new PDA yet?
Of course. Transflective screen, high-res image, fast uplink.
Don't worry, there's not going to be a test.
Not true. I'll be testing it plenty in the field.
I know it's not state-of-the-art.
M4A1 carbine. Barrel tends to overheat. Other than that, a fine weapon. M67.
Standard issue frag grenades.
Produces casualties within 15 meters. Lethal under 5. Definitely up to my standards.
This is Blackbird. DMZ's in visual range. The drop zone is hot. We'll be coming in low and fast.
You heard the man. Time to get going. Jennifer, you ready?
I'm good, Fiona. 5x5.
You know they say the DMZ is the most dangerous place on Earth.
I know.
But still, $100 million. You think you could spend that much money in one lifetime?
You know me. I've got expensive tastes.
Damn, I lost all my speed there. I should have just kept going straight.
Looks like it just in time to be a hero. Charge! Head north to the Allied HQ. Garrett is expecting you.
At least I got some decent RNG on that soldier that ran by.
To me why we're still getting the crap shelled out of us, and I don't want.
The Mercenaries.
Wow, I almost felt that from here. BAN have sent me the contract. It'll lay out all the details of what you need to do. Check your PDA for the email. You killed him! Alright, that's okay. You can still verify him, but now we only get half the bounty. Good work, but we get a lot more money if you capture them. Anyway, 1 down, 51 to go. Now let's take care of those artillery pieces. The AN are providing air support. You should be able to target the artillery from here.
Oh my, Jesus Christ.
Roger, target received. Bombs free.
Great work. Garrett will be pleased. Now get back to the AN HQ. Wow,
Terrible.
what a mess. They really needed your help. Go talk to the guard again.
Yeah, and I switched weapons at the absolute worst time because I couldn't jump. Like, so bad. See if we get some good RNG here. That was pretty good. It might have been faster to just get the helicopter without getting the AT missile guy, but it's kind of hard to say.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location. Good job.
Yeah, that was pretty good. I mean, I'm pretty far ahead right now. I'm curious what this time ends up being, because it wasn't perfect. It definitely could be improved upon by another. Well, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. I really don't know whether it would have been better for me to get the just to get the helicopter and forget the AT missile guy. I wonder if that would have actually been a net time save, and then gotten the AT missiles from the box over here. I feel like picking up the box though takes a decent bit of time. It's like kind of an awkward like path to fly, and it's awkward to carry, and et cetera, et cetera.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
A little slow there, but better safe than sorry. I've got a massive lead right now, so as long as I just kind of play casually, like slow and steady, then should be good. Because we've got little time saves everywhere in this run. This split was the big opportunity, and I pretty much got the full time save from it.
박 사령관님은 지금 당신을 보시겠습니다. 사령관님, 이분이 바로 계렬 대령님이 전화하신 사립. 안녕하세요.
What do you think? Are you going to be able to work with this guy?
Believe me, I've dealt with lots of blowhards like him.
I've identified each defense point for you. They'll flash when NK troops are in proximity. You won't have long to get from point to point, so be quick. Troops are attacking the north defense point.
Come back here. The coward is running away. Enemy spotted.
Troops are moving in near the east defense point. NK troops are moving in on the south defense point.
Come back here. The coward is running away. Come back here. The coward is running away.
NK forces are attacking the north defense point again.
The coward is running away.
Nice. That was really close. That was too close. Oh, why did I... That was dumb. I just gave away my disguise.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
At least I didn't throw the wrong grenade this time, though. Oh, I got a nice gold on that last split. I didn't even notice.
Good job.
And there's still more time to save there.
Nicely done.
So
Look after and
my
reinforce
estimate of about a minute was
Cha-ching.
correct.
Go on in.
I just forwarded you a message from a man named Yusuf Urinov.
Fast
I've
dialogue.
got a file here.
Very nice.
He may act like an idiot, but he's a ruthless killer.
Kind of surprised I'm losing time. That felt like a good stem to tide.
Something wrong with Sergei. I don't trust
Unless I'm like
him.
forgetting
Either.
something that I messed up.
It could be a valuable resource.
There's only scattered resistance in the area, but those machine guns could be dangerous. So that's what the Russians are after. Oh boy, knock. The Russians
Damn.
are providing a copter for you.
Had to switch
I hope
weapons.
you remember your flight training.
Nice paint job. So much for a real profile.
Oh, good lord. Where's the helicopter? Oy, oy, oy. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So it was just mediocre execution on the actual jeeps. That makes sense. It probably added up. I guess I'm just mostly surprised that I'm running against that good, like, a pretty decent split. You know, I thought it was gonna be, you know, pretty beatable. Which it is, I'm sure it is, but, you know, anyway. Focus on not missing this again.
Contract complete. That should keep Sergei happy. There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Ah, didn't even get the animation skip. Oh well. Oh really? Alright, well.
Colonel Garrett is
I guess
going
that's
to be
good.
happy to hear about this.
Good to know at least. Yeah, I don't really remember yesterday's run very much. I wasn't actually expecting to finish it, you know, because it was the first run of the day. I thought I was just basically practicing. But yeah, I mean, if I can get a run into the 33s like tonight, I'd be really happy about that. That would be great.
You may enter.
Definitely not where I want to leave this category at, but
The two hallmarks
like a minute time save would be really solid.
Charming guy. Really.
Oh, I'm sure he'll warm right up once you get to know him.
Alright, this time I'm gonna fly in the right direction after blowing up this building.
There's the museum, destroy it! Well done, that's one less NK Command Center. should play the field a little. Get to know all the major players before you commit yourself.
나쁜 놈.
It's a weird time for those pop-ups.
Good work. There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
That one guy took many bullets for his boss, both before and after his untimely demise. He was just like his the model for his like character model after I killed him was just like blocking a wall of bullets.
Looking for some extra cash, eh?
No, все хорошо.
Sergey leaves things out, forgets things. I'll explain.
Что ты тут делаешь?
The Russians are providing a truck and some salt.
Say, that truck looks familiar.
At least they patched it up.
Hey, I brought it back in one piece.
I actually, this is weird. I thought I hit the horn, but it like didn't go off.
There's the Jack. Take him out, we get our bounty.
진짜지 꼭두각시. 진짜지 꼭두각시.
Roger, this is Expo 2. I am in the air. I see your smoke. I'm at the LZ. I am taking enemy fire.
Come on. A little sloppy there, but not too bad.
Sergey isn't going
Nice.
First the Chinese, now the South Koreans. The Russians aren't out to make friends.
Sometimes you have to break a few eggs.
Okay, that was good. I made one mistake, so I had my AT missiles out, and so at first I was like, oh, I need to switch those to my rifle so that I can kill the Mafia guy to get the warp before I pick up the hostage and bring him to the helicopter, but that's actually not true. With the new running glitch we do where we pick up HVTs, the game will always revert you to your primary weapon, not the weapon you had last when you finish dropping off the HVT. So it actually doesn't matter what weapon I have out when I pick them up. It's always gonna, as long as my carbine's in the #1 slot, it's always gonna just default to my carbine, which is actually really convenient. I just like kind of forgot about that mechanic. Well, not even really forgot. I've actually never really thought about that until now. I've never really thought about the fact that it gives me a bit of a different
Well, it's hard
dynamic
to
when
take a man
picking up
named Chin Chang
HVTs.
seriously, but I'll give
Ooh,
it a
this
shot.
looks like a kind of a
Find
rough
one
landing.
location of the Type 07 supergun on your
I think I'm
radar.
gonna be losing some
The
time
gun is
from this.
hardened and has a jamming system built in. You'll need to find a way to destroy it.
No, it's okay. It's not good, but it's fine. It's not bad. He didn't turn as far left as I was expecting. Yeah, the HVT running thing is awesome, and I also really love it's so difficult to pull off, but it's so satisfying when you get the quick load up of the HVT into the Blackhawk.
Your SNS signal's being
I love it
damaged.
when
The whole
that
area
when
around
like
the supergun is
if
bathed in
you
radiation.
manage to get that, it's
You'll
just
have to
so
find a way to
satisfying.
destroy it without getting close.
But I think it's like frame perfect though, or like pretty close to it.
The supergun is tough. It'll take a few shots to destroy it. Excellent. That threat has been eliminated. I've spotted some strange activity. It looks like General Chang is preparing for a final push. I've marked his location on your radar.
Perfect.
Great work. You've verified the
That was a
agent zone.
perfect
The
landing.
Allies are wiring the bounty to us now.
Ah, nice gold. That's a real gold. That's not like a new strat gold or anything. And I didn't even get that good of an Expo 2. I didn't even get that good of an Expo 2 RNG on that. I just worked out. Okay, hold on. I gotta focus. Figure out what I need. I need frag grenades. Okay, and then I need my dang it. I need my AT missiles out. I always forget that. And I think I'll have an opportunity after I get this number card to pull them out, but it's gonna be a little tight. Disguise would have been nice.
There's a number card nearby.
With
Check
what we
your
got.
radar for the location. That'll be worth something to the Allies.
Unfortunate that I got recoiled there, but not a big deal.
Now an enemy of the South Koreans.
You must think you're pretty badass.
Fast dialogue,
So many of
hype.
my men and then strolling in here looking for work. Keep it up, and I will
Buford's starting to sound a little burned out to me.
Maybe things aren't going so well for him.
The KIFV was designed for
Man, if this run keeps going this well, this is actually going to be really tough to run against.
You have to rely on your wits in there. Agent Mitchell Buford. You ever get the feeling we're fighting 3 or 4 different wars here?
Yeah, all for the price of one. They're definitely getting their money's worth out of us.
Nice gold. Wow.
You're close to one of the roadblocks. One roadblock destroyed.
Bad flying there.
Great, 2 down.
Definitely losing a second there.
That's 3 down, well done. 1 more down. It doesn't seem too hard.
Oh, I just missed. The aiming in this game is so twitchy.
Agent Mitchell Buford. This queen brings us much closer to Sung. He's got to be running scared by now.
He's a psychotic dictator who possibly killed his own father. Who knows what scares Song?
Disguise, maybe. Oh, yeah, nice. Got it.
There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Oh, I really needed the animation skip there. But that's okay. Now I don't need to choose which number card I'm doing in it. which number card I'm not doing an animation skip on.
Good work.
It's this one. And I didn't take any damage there, which is nice. Or at least not like you know, important amount of damage.
There's a number card
Oh
nearby.
my god.
Check your radar for the location.
That was bad. Hopefully these snipers don't start shooting at me.
Good job. The complex is well guarded. I'd advise a stealthy approach. There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
돼지 같은 놈.
Good job. There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location.
Lucky. Oh god. Okay, we're good. As long as they don't throw a frag. Oh, I think they might have. They might be talking about my frag though. Sometimes they say Tanjo and I throw.
Good job.
Oh no. Oh, hi there. Is there a sound alert for embarrassing? I know that my sound alerts aren't working right now, but just out of curiosity. Because I feel like I should add that if it's not already one for when I make mistakes like that.
Good job. There's a number card nearby. Check your radar for the location. Colonel Garrett is going to be happy to hear about this.
I take that as a no. There isn't an embarrassing sound alert. I'm talking about there's one of the challenge contract givers.
There's a number card
One of
nearby.
the
Check your
Chinese
radar for the location.
challenge contract givers. If you mess up the contract, sometimes if you fail, sometimes he'll say embarrassing. It's pretty funny.
Good job.
Yeah, no, I'm not asking for an interpretation of embarrassing. I mean, like, literally one that's embarrassing. Sounds like there's not, so maybe I'll make that one and delete it. That means I have to delete an existing one, but that's okay. I'm sure I can find one that's maybe not as good. Because I think embarrassing would probably get used a lot.
The chemical plant is finished. Nice work. There's some heavy armor at the next SAM. Be careful. Stop him. He's trying to get away.
Roger, this is Expo 2.
Oh shit, he got a quick fire.
Last one to take out 2 of the SAM. Good.
Hopefully Expo 2
I see your smoke.
holds
I'm
up.
at the LZ. I am taking enemy fire.
Agent Mitchell Buford. That man.
the mercenary. Run! Hey!
Go on in. Good news.
Nice.
This is the big show, soldier. There's only one thing between us and total victory in this theater, and that's...
Oh, huh, I lost time. Interesting.
You'll be spearheading the assault with a platoon of...
Maybe medevacing's not faster then.
Although you don't have to stick with them, heavy armor is always an asset.
I'm on my way.
Satellite photos show a large concentration of AA near the prison, so use caution. The Allies have made all their airstrikes available to you. You don't need to be shy about using them here.
I mean, I didn't get a great Humvee spawn, so maybe with like the optimal Humvee spawn, medevacing's faster. That could be the thing that actually makes the difference.
Incoming helicopters.
And if that's the case, then it probably is worth medevacing. Like the risk for a run that's this short, the risk is probably worth, like the risk reward trade-off is probably makes sense. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm gonna focus. Whoa, I don't need to focus. I'm going into the prison. Just sitting there, waiting for President Kim to tell me his life story. This is a really good run. I mean, hopefully I can get the spawn kill, but this is actually gonna be. I mean, I guess it's kind of hard to say. I shouldn't really say it's a great run without having mastered this new route yet, but at the very least, this is going to be tough to improve on. I still think a sub 32 is like very possible. Like that's probably going to be my goal before I move on to another category. But we'll see. We'll have to check what the sum of best is at the end of this.
I'm on it. Hang in there, President. I'm calling an evac chopper for you.
You know, I actually I considered it's just awful as a sound alert. I might do that. That might be a good one, actually. If you've got ideas for ones I should remove, let me know.
He's launched. No, you've destroyed the computer. There's no way to stop the missiles now. Stay focused. An AN extraction team is on its way for Kim. Now go get some.
This is your fault, Mercenaries.
Nice.
Yours and yours alone.
Oh my god, that was unlucky. Alright.
Chase is over.
Wow. Look at that.
Colonel Garrett is going to be
I almost broke into the 32s. Ah, maybe a sub 32 isn't possible. I don't know. I'll have to see. We'll have to check the sum of best here. GG though. That's a really solid time. I'm pretty happy with that.
It's just awful. Reports are stream.
All right, let's turn down the music a little bit. We'll do a recap and then we'll call it a night. Thanks for sticking around, Raider. This actually might be the last any percent record for a little while while I go up against this one. But yeah, 3 days in a row, not bad, huh? Okay, let's do a recap. Ante-up was pretty bad. I missed a speed burst opportunity. I think I had a bit of a goof with the hill. I jumped down the hill bad at the end. So there's roughly 10 seconds of time potential here. Next split I golded. This was good, but it wasn't perfect. There's still better RNG you could get, but it's just that. It's RNG. So what that's effectively going to mean is a ton of run resets just on the second split, just over and over again until we get the combination of good AT missile and good Blackhawk. Because at the moment with this time, good Blackhawk I don't think is good enough. I'll have to time exactly how long it takes me to go and pick up a crate instead of getting an AT missile from one of the allied guys. But yeah, getting a good Humvee spawn here or not Humvee, sorry, Blackhawk spawn is not going to be sufficient. I'm also going to need a good AT missile spawn. And that could mean actually waiting to get the AT missile until later in the run, because I'm pretty sure I can get through all of clubs with an RPG. I only need the AT missiles in Clear Channel, the South Korean contract where I blow up the Chinese tents. That's I think it's the first time, it's not the only time in the run, but it's the first time in the run that I need AT missiles, which actually means I need them for Repo Man because I warp out of Repo Man. So before I start any contracts in Hearts, I need to have AT missiles. But before that, I don't think I really need them. All right, so just real quick here. In-game time was 28 minutes and 25 seconds. That is a new minute barrier broken. That's looking... Dude, this looks like a New Game Plus time right now. Are you 28 minutes, 25 seconds in-game time, 33 minutes real time. Those are like New Game Plus times. 1 save, which was just at the end of the game. No deaths. 5 retries, all of which were intentional. They're from warping, and just over 40,000 meters traveled. So we're almost under 40,000 meters for the entire run, which is kind of a cool little nerd stat. And then we can go ahead and continue and check our stats later. All right. So yeah, other than getting good RNG here, the rest of the split was... Thanks for the sub, Jeez, Banter, are you... What time is it? Oh, I guess you guys don't have daylight savings, do you? So, what is it, like 8 in the morning or something for you?
You're about 10 minutes from the DMZ drop zone.
I guess it's not too bad.
Glad to hear your voice on the line.
But yeah, thanks for the
Wouldn't have made
sub.
it through Iraq without you.
Bet you say that to all your support operatives.
Only the ones who say
Yeah,
that
so the rest of the split was fine. I don't think
We're
it was
close. You might
great,
want to
but
get your gear together for the drop.
I don't think anything really wrong happened, so it was fine.
Have you checked out
And then Stem the Tide, I think Stem the Tide might be the biggest time save opportunity in the run. I lost,
Don't worry, there's not going to
well,
be
maybe
a
not
test.
actually. I guess I only lost like, what, 7
We're
seconds
testing it
there?
plenty in the field.
So actually maybe it wasn't as bad as I'm thinking.
I know it's not state of the art.
This contract was fine. The,
M4A1 carbine.
what's it called?
Barrel tends to overheat. Other than that, a fine weapon.
Foothold, wow. Foothold was fine. Give Me My Money was fine.
M67.
I think in theory we could save money with half-court flings
15 meters.
during Give Me My Money. I think if you got the number card first and then you got the box and then you half-court flung the box. So that could be something where if this run gets like super optimal, I could end up just like doing that, doing half-court flings until I manage to land one. It's unfortunate though because it's actually buried further into the run now with even though the new route is way shorter than the old route. The half-court fling occurs much later, relatively speaking, in this new route because we get a few number cards before getting to that point in the run. And then Violence for Profit, or that's not what it's called. What's it called? I don't even remember what the name of that contract is, but that was fine. I actually flew in. I golded it because I flew in the right direction, not because I did anything special. Because I was always flying in the wrong direction. Pest control, right? Thanks. And then the Jack of Clubs was... It was actually going really well, and then I made a couple of flubs at the end of the contract. I was on pace, I think, to gold it. And I think I only missed a gold by like a couple seconds. So that's going to be hard to improve on. This is pretty much free, so that was fine. Golded had a nice string of golds here. This was a really good section of the run. Pretty much everything went well. I got fast dial well, so yeah, the Ace of Diamonds was perfect. I landed on him so that he died right next to the door of my helicopter. I also had a really good landing at the super gun, and I did a tiny optimization where I jumped up right to the door. The only way I could save time here is if I did all of those execution things correct, and I got just slightly better Black Hawk RNG at the start, because the RNG I got was like okay, it wasn't great. Then Chopper Swapper was great because I got the fast dialogue for the South Korean HQ. I could maybe go a little more aggressive on that number card that I get by the tanks, like maybe land a little bit closer to him. But honestly, like, maybe if the run gets like crazy optimized, that would be like maybe, I would rather go for the half-court fling than that. Because those tanks that are around him are absolutely like ruthless, and they're really difficult to avoid. So unless I get really lucky and like a South Korean Humvee spawns in front of those tunnels to distract the tanks, I don't think I'll ever really go for that. And then Repo Man, I golded by like 0.1 seconds. Clear Channel was pretty good. I missed my first missile on the final tent though, so I lost a couple seconds there. And then Acid Queen was good. Why did I lose so much time here? I must have made a mistake on one or maybe a couple of the number cards along the way. Oh, I remember. I stunned myself on one of the number cards. So that's actually a pretty easy time save to pick up for future runs. And then this one, I lost time because I chose to medivac instead of flying back to the HQ. I only lost 2 seconds though, and I think if I'd gotten better Humvee RNG, then it would have come out as a time save. So I might revisit that and time them, or check Discord and see if I already did this and see what my conclusion was. But my hunch is that medivacking is a riskier move, but it can potentially save a couple seconds. And then, oh, I golded. Wow, I golded the final split. That's awesome. I think this might be because we've changed the timing method to be last input. So now the timer ends as soon as you tap Y to verify song. Before, the timer ended when we hit continue after verifying song or something like after his like verification screen popped up, which never really made sense to me. So I'm pretty happy that we changed that. It does mean that we eliminated like one cool trick where we do a dialogue skip on Fiona at the end of the game, which is a little bit of a bummer. You never like to see tricks be cut out, but there are so many other dialogue skips in the run, so it's not like we don't have any dialogue skips. But I think that's the only dialogue skip where we like fire an empty weapon to have the player interrupt Fiona. That might be the only instance of that in the run. And yeah, really good run. Really happy with this. I think this will probably stand for a little while. This will be tough to go against because I just have to depend so much on RNG now. Like the execution of this run was like probably like 85 to 90%, maybe like 85 to 95% there. Like my execution was good, but it wasn't perfect. But the RNG was pretty darn good. So yeah. Okay, let's check before I hang this up. Let's check the new Sum of Best. Oops, that's not how I do it. Okay, yeah, Sum of Best is a 32-26, so I take back what I said. I think sub 32 is pretty much impossible. I think I probably have about 26 seconds of potential golds to get if I'm being really generous. And so then, in theory, if I had an absolutely perfect run, I could get a 32. And then if you add in like the half-court fling, you save maybe another 15. I actually don't know how much time the half-court fling saves, but it's probably somewhere between 15 and 25 seconds. So if you had a perfect run and also did the half-court fling, then you could probably break into the 31s. But I highly doubt that I'll ever get there. So 32 might be the last-minute barrier we break with this run. But I'm calling that super early. Obviously, I have a lot of experience with this game, but I do not have a lot of experience with this new route. So I might be really underselling on that one. We shall see. Okay, good to see you guys. Banter, thanks for stopping by. And Raider, appreciate you as always sticking around, and anyone else who's lurking, hope you enjoyed the run. Catch you guys in the next one.